Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in Stellaris, exploring not only the space around the Ajax Mandate, my lovely species here, which is taking on the mantle of the giants upon whose shoulders they have they are arising. Yeah, we're using federations, so they have an origin, which in this case is on the shoulders of giants, and that also means that we have in our home star system, if I can get this map under control, our scientist here is excavating some fascinating history of our precursors in all likelihood, and we've actually got this waiting for us to investigate. A dark corridor led to an empty round chamber. Stepping inside the disembodied voice. Ooh, nope, hang on. No, things happening elsewhere. I'll come back to you in a minute. Yeah, sorry, we've got too many scientists busy doing stuff. And they're always interrupting me, telling me what they've discovered. Which is lovely, I wouldn't have it any other way. But I'd rather they formed an orderly queue. Anyway, inside this dark corridor, this empty round chamber, a disembodied voice, you may remember we heard one last time, said yet again, "Only the deserving may continue." Short corridors connected the round chamber to 3 other small rooms, each containing some kind of physics-oriented problem. Rezikax, who is our resident scientific archaeologist, believes that these are scientific riddles that, once solved, may provoke some reaction to the structure. But to be honest, that's all speculation. You know what to do. Yep, let's carry on digging. That's probably a phrase that people use. So, okay. So he will carry on doing that. Meanwhile, our other scientists out surveying the expanse of space, in particular the Burritos star system. They discovered an anomaly on possibly this planet here. Burritos 2. Yeah, it could be. Presumably it is, yes. The structures they found on Burritos 2, it does say there, are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Mirox notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. One or other, I would have thought. Regardless to us Ajaxians, that's us, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Oh, I'm not sure you should let your young amuse themselves. You never know what they might get up to. Anyway, yeah, that's all lovely. Oh, and we did get a reward for that, which I passed straight over. But he's going to carry on surveying this system and other places around here. In the meantime, everything else is going on, so let's crack on with... Oh, one thing I will do before our teams get sort of too involved doing new stuff, I made a couple of small adjustments, or no, I need to make some small adjustments to the ship designer. You may remember our research recently discovered... What's this? Oh, someone's leveled up. Scientist Mirox. Oh, he's one of... Yeah. He's busy surveying burritos. Yep, he's leveled up. He's getting more clever, basically. Yeah, we... our research discovered some new, better shielding for our ships. So we possibly ought to add that into our ships here. So... I think I got to this point at the end of the last episode, but wasn't entirely clear what I was doing. As I understand it, if I click this box here, auto upgrade, it means that when new technology is discovered replacing any of these existing technologies that we have in use, it will automatically add that to the ship design, so that any ships you then build thereafter will have that new updated design. Any existing ships you will need to update manually. So it's not automatically upgrading your existing fleet. That's what I understand anyway. By all means, if you're familiar with Stellaris, and I dare say quite a few of you are, then please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Anyway, our shields. We now have this Ceramo metal armour. So we just drop that in there, and this will increase our armor points, I think. Drop, yep, up from 100 to 115, up to 130. Excellent. So that means that ship should be more difficult to destroy. That's yeah, we'll replace that existing design. And if we look at our other ship here, which is the one the game built for us automatically, we might as well do the same thing with that one, I suppose. Upgrade that. There you go. Click the auto upgrade for that one too, and save it. Good. Okay. Now, while we're on this subject of ship designs, if I go into the Fleet Manager, again, I may be misunderstanding something here, but from what I've been able to work out from the forums and other discussions, is that if you upgrade your fleet, the ships in your fleet, it upgrades all the ships of that class, like corvette or destroyer or battleship, to the best or latest available design. So rather than updating the Xoblagiss class to the latest of that, I might rename that one.
Construction complete.
It updates all of those to the latest of that class. So it'll update these 3 existing ships here to the Calthrox class, which may not be what you want, because you do often want a mix of ship types within your fleet. Okay, so something's been built. Oh, that was a construction ship. So we have a look at you. Yeah, you built was just flashed off. You're building some mine in there, weren't you? Ooh, something else has happened. Let's pause that for a second. What's an election? Ooh, our Director-General. Yeah, we'll come to that in a second. Where was that ship? That's not there at all. Go to where you are. There you are. Right, that was building. Oh, it must have been building that energy mining station there. Anything else we can usefully build? I think we've got enough energy and mining at the moment. Anywhere else in the systems that we own which we could exploit? We need to build a starbase first in any new systems if we want to exploit their resources. I'm going to leave you there for the moment, I think. So leave you idle, which is a sad thing to do, but we will. I don't think we might build a new base out here, or here might be a better one, perhaps. I'm not sure. We'll see how our survey ships come back with the results. So our election. Now, just before we look at the election, check the situation log. You remember on our election, which we didn't see, that was sort of built into the game. Our Emperor, Director-General, was tasked, or promised rather, that he would increase our food surplus to at least 15 a month, or plus 15 a month. And we've done that quite easily. We're at plus 26. So that hopefully will stand him in good stead, and we will get a reward of this unity attribute, this stuff, unity, which allows us to sort of add traditions and extra abilities to our species. But if we look at the election here, what we're seeing here is right. So these are all the contenders for the Director-General post. So Moz is the actual governor of the star system. So he's quite a good candidate. He's got 27% support. We've got a couple of scientists who have got slightly less support. Now what you can do here is, if you like a particular candidate, or you want to follow a particular mandate or promise that they make to get that unity bonus, you can support one of these candidates, which might sway voters in voting for them, because we are running a sort of democracy in this particular empire. So what we've got here, so what's this? Director-General Xoblagiss was elected on constructing at least 2 mining districts. I'm this is interesting because it's telling me we've got different promises from these different candidates, but they're all referring to the existing Director-General Xoblagiss, and he wasn't elected on a platform of increasing alloy output at all. So this looks like a glitch to me. I'm quite happy. We could I think either of these two candidates would be okay for me, either Moz or Xoblagiss, because food growth or mineral refining are two things that I do expect to do. They would be good for the Empire, so I'm happy with either of those. If I wanted to support one of them, I could click this and it will add a certain percentage of support to their candidacy, which might get them elected. But we will let that play out in the fullness of time. I won't interfere. Do we need more ships in our fleet? We might do, actually. Oh, something's happened. Oh, things are happening. Right, so this is... The archaeological site has been finished with. But we have a new one pending. Is that what that's telling me? So let's have a look at this. So, all 3 science puzzles have been completed in the mysterious chambers deep underground at the surface of Rixish. And just as Rezikax suspected, the structure responded to the correct solutions for the alien trials. As the last riddle was solved, a cloudy holographic projection exploded to life in the main chamber. It was a fine resolution depiction of our solar system, along with scrolling instructions for various alien technologies. Another galactic position, however, was indicated by a bright spot of light. The search continues. Dun dun dun. Fascinating. Right, again we've research option gain. So this gives us a choice. We can add this research option to our engineering research. So that should appear, I think, in our list of technologies we can research in the future. That's good. So the other one's gone and disappeared, hasn't it? It should be in the situation log. For the where has it gone? Okay, let's go into our solar system. So yeah, these are Rixish and Gisht. That's are greyed out. So presumably that's where the archaeology was happening. So what's this one? Aha! So this is the new site.
System survey complete.
Excellent. So our scanners have picked up something deep beneath the surface of Kraw. Excellent. So this will be this one here. So if that's that. So we just need now to assign our scientist to go and explore that. Where is he hidden? Where is he? Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Right, so let's investigate. Oh, there you are. Evacuate. Excavate the site. So there you are, sir. You go across to there and discover what can be discovered. Right, that's that. The survey of the burrito system has been completed. Oh, and we have a new ruler. Oh, he's not one of those I wanted. Darn. Okay. Alright, so as it says here, we did fulfill our mandate for food production. So we have got more unity. Which is this stuff up here, isn't it? Yeah. That's good. But we do have a new Director-General. Who is... where do I see...
The government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler...
Yes, I remember that. You've told me that before. So here is our new Director-General, Zelios.
Our first extrasolar colony. This means that if our homeworld were to spontaneously combust, your species would no longer be rendered extinct. That is a comforting thought, wouldn't you say?
Okay. There is humour in this game. I like that. Yes, so Vera is telling... If you didn't quite hear that... Vera is confirming for me that our first colony in Geronth Prime has been completed, which means that if our homeworld, Ajax, Ajax, spontaneously combusted, we'd have somewhere else to live. That is a reassuring and comforting thought indeed. And we'll look at Geronth in a moment. Thank you, Veer. Yeah, so we're looking at Zelios here. Now, presumably he was one of our scientists. Oh, he's resilient, so he lives longer, and he's charismatic. Not a great thing. Oh, actually, are you male or female? You are female. Sorry, yes. So the situation log should tell me if we got a mandate. Oh, we want to bring our monthly alloy surplus up to plus 12 a month. Oh, actually, we're on plus 11. The trouble is, I think generally you need buildings for that, and I've been avoiding buildings for the moment because I want to use districts to generate enough raw materials. We shall see. We've got a few years in which to fulfill that, so we might be possible to do. Oh, I wish it hadn't been you. Now, Zelios, who the heck were you? Were you one of my scientists? No. So where did you come from? Did you come from outside somewhere? So am I missing... I'm definitely not missing a scientist, am I? Nope, not from there. The science ships... They're all captained. Our construction ship doesn't have a captain. It just works autonomously. Okay, so maybe you did come from outside. Right, so let's have a quick look at Geronth. So what we have here, we have basically an empty world apart from our initial shelter, and our people are made up of specialists. Okay, so yeah, they're producing a little bit of food and defense of the colony, which is fair enough. That's good. What do we have in terms of housing? Okay, yeah, we're okay for housing. We've got 2 slots available, so we could have 2 new population, 2 pops as they call it, that will fit within our existing housing. But the thing here is we have specialists and not workers, and I think, yeah, you see, we're losing energy here. We're extracting energy from the sort of intergalactic grid. So the question is, do we want to build clerks? That gives us housing. Get less housing from generator. But I'm thinking food's okay. I'm thinking, seeing as this planet is draining energy from our Empire's grid, adding a generator here might be a good first choice. We certainly can't add any new buildings. Mining, we don't really have one spot for mining at the moment. Agriculture, no. Let's create a generator. Actually, before we do that, okay, there's no there's no birth rate yet, so we don't have a new pop appearing anytime soon. So there's no urgency to this, as it were. But let's build that anyway, and that will take 219 days. Actually, talking of pops, let's have a look at our home planet of Ajax. Yeah, we're going to have a new pop sometime soonish, actually. So do we need to make room? We don't need to make room for them in terms of housing. We're okay for that. We could add a new building, though. Or do I want to add something else? We've got the alloy thing to consider, haven't we? So we could. We have got a spare building slot here. Actually, consumables. We're not doing a lot of it in terms of building consumables. They keep people happy, I think. Yeah. Now that requires 2 energy to keep it up. So we're going to need that energy generation on our second planet. And that gives us 2 artisan specialists who turn minerals into consumer goods. Do we need another one of those? So we've got one already. There is an upgrade option, but I don't think we've come to that yet. No, I don't think we do yet. I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with another generator here. Let's get some more energy into the system. So let's build that new generator district. Okay, so that's that, and our new tradition. So we are following a discovery path, so these are the buffs we're adding, as it were, to our civilization. And we've got two choices: a databank uplink option, which increases the research station output, or faith in science, which means reduction in the upkeep required by our research workers and specialists. I'm not too worried about costs at the moment, so let's go for increasing output. Yep, let's take that one. Splendid. And let's get the team back at work. So where are you going? Right, you're researching all that.
Research complete.
Oh, something's happened. Excellent. So we have researched the Hydroponics Farms. So that means we can now add a hydroponics bay to our star bases, and we can build hydroponic farms on our planet. So what new research do we have? Right, tile blockers. So there are certain, as it were, squares or areas of your planet which have particularly difficult terrain or conditions, such as, in this case, sinkholes, which prevent you using those districts to build features like generators or mining or housing or anything. So you can clear those to make them available for use. Not too worried about that for the moment. Unity, or increase the science research. Naval Capacity from soldier jobs. Do we have soldier jobs actually at the moment? Things going on. That's armies, isn't it? So are these soldiers? I think they might be. So what that research option will do is increase our naval capacity. Because depending on how much sort of power you've got within your empire determines how many ships you can have in your fleet. Again, I think it's a soft cap. You can go over it, but the ships become less effective or some such. Or it might be a hard cap. I honestly can't remember. So here you can see the naval capacity. So you can have ships up to a value of 24 units. And different classes of ships have different values, obviously. So I'm currently using 5 out of the 24 capacity that I have. So that's my 5 corvettes. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that either at the moment. I think monthly unit, yeah. Now I'm going to go for research, I think, on that. We'll do that one. Okay, and let's get the team working again. Ooh, right, so, okay. So, our scientist here in the Memars site has found the partial remains of an ancient Ute starship. That was one of the precursor civilizations we discovered last episode. Have been found in high orbit over Memat 4A. Initial analysis conducted indicates that the vessel may have served as a colony ship. Even cruiser-sized Ute ships were typically crewed by only one, because, as you remember from the last episode, the Ute are immense creatures. But this hulk has more than a dozen cryopods attached, each containing withered exoskeletons from what must have been Ute colonists. Curious. I don't suppose we can see that. Is this... Can we? No, we probably can't. That's our science ship. Curious.
Situation log updated.
Oh, but there is something. We can research it. Yeah, we can research the colony ship. Right, so what we need to do is find our science ship. That's you. So before you head off into that, if I can get this right, research that. Yes, so shift clicking on that. We'll add that No, it's not. Has it added it to the end of the queue? I think it's done that, hasn't it? I don't want it at the end of the queue. No, I want him to do that first, so let's cancel those orders. I want you to research that, and then... Oh, actually, I haven't finished surveying this planet, this system. So then do that. Sorry, and then do that. And then that, and then that system. Okay. Yeah, there's this kind of shift-click mechanism which I often get wrong, I'm afraid, as to which order you put their orders in, as it were. So you're doing that. You're doing that research. You're excavating still. Where's that other science ship? And you're still learning about Lessim. Oh, there's a potentially habitable world there. Interesting. Will that be the next location for our next star base? Possibly. Depends what results we get out of that system as well. So we might go there, we might go there, but I'm going to leave you there for the time being. Right, let's roll on forward to the next exciting event.
Special project complete.
And there it is. Oh. Ah, right. Oh, right. Okay, so this is the Memut colony ship. Let's get ourselves there. So most of the remains are in poor condition. Our archaeologists, however, have managed to recover the vessel's sublight engine. The Ute, you see, never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryo-technology and 1,000-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the stars. So we have got from that one Ute artifact, which is an ongoing project that we have running. We'll see that in a second. And we've gained 134 points of physics research. Good. Okay, so he's carrying on with that. Okay, and something has happened on our excavation within our home system. So can we go there? Yes, we can. There we are. Let's just hide that for a second, get that out of the way. So on Graw, we have found, after long arduous digging deep into the crust, we've reached another underground structure. A bit of a habit, this. Despite readings indicating that the building is hollow, no entry point can be found. It appears to be hermetically sealed, and the protective walls are made of some unknown material with extreme structural integrity. Conventional digging equipment doesn't even scratch it! Exclamation mark. It will require some serious effort to get through, but the project is already underway. Keep digging, chaps! And on they go. So, no chance of a breakthrough yet, but hopefully that will improve as they continue digging. The situation log, I was looking at that. Yeah, the Ute precursors. Yeah, so that's our artifact. So that colony ship is the first of our artifacts we've discovered there, and we will get some reward at the end of this, I hope. So, oh yeah, as you see, it's ticked there. Buried deep. That's our existing archaeological project. The Habitable World Survey. We've just discovered the one, I think. Which was presumably... Oh no, Lessim! It is actually habitable. So we might build... it's not a very big world though. It's only 13. So we might build a starbase there. Cool. We'll see how that progresses.
System survey complete.
And we have completed stuff. So we have completed the survey of Lessim. What do we have in here? Oh, we have quite a rich mineral deposit here on Lessim 4. We have this small habitable planet. So I'm thinking this might well be a worthwhile system to occupy. And we'll get 2 energy from the sun here. So yeah, I think I would like to spread our wings. Yeah, definitely. So that's that. Who's... Ziraxor, who are you? Oh, you're doing the energy research, so you've leveled up, or you've gained a level. Excellent. And Medizak, You're doing physics research. Excellent. So my research team are progressing and learning exciting new skills. Let's get our construction ship. Oh, it's a long way over there. Let's move you to there. Splendid. And our scientists will continue surveying out that side of the space around us.
Research complete.
Ooh, we've learned something new. And this is in standard Corvette patterns, so it means they're cheaper to build. Yay! And faster. Excellent. That is good news. I like cheap ships. Right, so what engineering research do we have available to us? Ah, right. Yes, so this 0G, that was the bonus we picked up, I think, from one of our previous scientific surveys or excavations. So that now, I think, always appears in this list regardless. So we now actually have 5 options on the engineering list. Until we complete research, that will be there. And as you can see, we've already got a fair chunk of that research done, so we could do that. So mining station output is increased, and we can also unlock something called a nebula refinery, which I believe enables us to mine more interesting and useful and valuable, very particular new types of minerals or stuff. So that's a good thing. We could alternatively choose these other choices, but I'm thinking, seeing as we're pretty much completed on this one, we'll take that. That will just take 8 months to finish. Yeah, let's do that. That's a really good choice, I think. I'm just thinking if we could also, while we're here, actually improve our fleet. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? So we go. Actually, if I go to the fleet manager and I say I want another one. Okay, so we've got 2 types of Corvette here. The fast interceptor, which has sort of close range weapons, and we have the one I created, the Cathrox, which is a more long range missile bearing ship. Now the thing here is it's got 5. What that is telling me, as I understand it, is if I upgrade this fleet, all 5 of those ships will become Cathox class. So these 3 of the old Xoblagiss class will be upgraded to that design, which is not really what I want. But if I increase that by 1, yeah. What normally happens if this, yeah, if I did it on this one, which currently has 0 for some reason of that class in there, it would actually add that to the build queue, I think. But because I've done it there, it's not going to do it. So what I will need to do is, I think, actually go into the starbase and build that ship myself. So I want one of our Cathrox class ships built. That's 106 alloys. Yeah, we can afford that. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, and hopefully, no, actually, we'll see what happens with that. Right. So what has been done? Oh, we've found an anomaly in the Where do these names come from? In the Shashamar system. Yes. If you've any good ideas for naming of systems and planets, do let me know. And please, if you can, make them pronounceable. Because some of these names, as you can tell, I'm having difficulty with. Right, so I think we should research that anomaly. It's found vessel of some kind on the surface of this asteroid. The wreckage can still be found within the impact crater. I think you should research that right away. Yep, do that. Most definitely. Before continuing on with your survey orders.
System survey complete.
Right. So we have surveyed Memas. And it's just a sort of collection of useful bodies, various amounts of energy and minerals around, but nothing particularly outstanding from what I can see here. So it may be useful to add it into our empire, but I don't think at this stage it's a priority. So where you're going up that area now, are you? That's fine. We'll let you carry on with that. And we have completed the research of blue lasers. Oh, I do love a blue laser. Oh, sorry, blazer. No, it's a different thing altogether. Right, so what new physics research can we do? Increase our station output, improve deflectors, increase the output from researchers as opposed to the research stations, the ones floating around in space. And or we could make exploration. Oh, that's yes. Make survey faster and enables automatic exploration, whatever that is. I like the idea of that one. It's going to take 77 months to complete, but the months fly by in this game. That's not a problem. But we have now got our new ship there, which is in a separate fleet. It always does this. I do wish it wouldn't. I just want to add you to, there you go, to our existing fleet, so you're all together. That's one bunch of flyboys. And our scientist Zabok, who's doing our society research, has leveled up. That's good to know. So what do we have in Zeta Reticuli? Quite a few. Quite a few. It's not that many, but enough bodies to research or to survey. Meanwhile, we have completed research on Nebula Refinery. Excellent. So what have we got down here we can do? Mining station research afterburners. They're useful, but again, I'm not sure I need them just yet. Army damages. I'm not sure I need that particularly either. I think what we'll do is we will take the engineering research. Yeah, nanomechanics. Okay, we'll do that one. However, the scout crash, the scout ship crash in Shashamar, as planned in service of the asteroid millennia ago, there is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. Looters? That's the first we've heard of those people. So we will study that and gain 140 points of engineering research. Top job! And you're going to carry on surveying that system. Our excavation is going quite slowly, isn't it? I've got 11 days to go. Maybe that was a difficult site to unearth. So let's see what our archaeologist uncovers in our home system of origin. This seems to be taking a long time. I thought it said the way. Oh, it's rolling. Oh, right. This is interesting. Oh, right. Let's pause here for a second. I hadn't realised it was going on quite like. Right. Okay, so right. So we've got a breakthrough chance of 3 now. So wait, what I understand it does, and again, you can find more detail on this in the wiki and on the forums for Stellaris, is it rolls a dice at intervals to determine how successful the dig is. And I think that's been going on here. So we've had some reasonably successful rolls, or phases as they call it. So we're gaining clues. So that's our latest one there. So this is the excavation phase. This is interesting. I hadn't watched this before, so let's see what happens at the end of this phase. If it actually concludes this particular chapter, or adds, or we have to do another phase of this excavation. Okay, so another roll then, so another phase. Result 11, roll 2, clues 8, skill bonus 4, difficulty. Yeah, the wiki I think describes all this, but I don't know. So this is, yeah, I don't know if you know how many phases there are in a particular chapter, or if it's a fixed number, or if it's randomized as well as the sort of the results are. So we've gained 10 clues already. That's quite a good result, actually, I think. Right, we're doing quite well there. Meanwhile, other stuff is happening around the galaxy. Oh, yeah, let's build our starbase out here in Lessim. It is possible to build starbases, I think, which aren't connected directly to your existing space. So I could build a starbase around Burritos, or when we finish the survey, around Sashamar as well, without building one in Lessim. But it just does make life a lot more awkward, and opens you up to the vulnerability, I think, of attack, depending on how the space lanes are organised. So it is better, I think, to get contiguous space, and you get a sort of a dissatisfaction amongst your populace if you have large gaps between areas of your empire. So the archaeology has finished. It's been debunked. Okay, right, this is fascinating. So after months of hard work, using a powerful beam which combines intense fusion heat with high frequency vibration, the excavation team has finally managed to crack the underground structure. As soon as the vault was cracked, the disembodied voice recording spoke again. It declared that our determination had been proven, that another trial had been completed, and that we were to be rewarded accordingly. And so we were. The bunker contained all sorts of valuables, not least of which hitherto unknown technologies which can be investigated further. Food processing. Cool. Okay, fine. Right. So that's that one. What's this one? Okay. I think that, as we were before, we're waiting on another site to become apparent to us, because these archaeology sites have been greyed out. Who's this? Alright, so Mirox, one of my surveyors, has been levelled up. What's that situation log tell us? Oh, there's nothing new.
I have important information for you.
Yeah, whatever. That's good. That cannot be the end, surely.
Construction complete.
Of that chain of archaeology. I am slightly bemused by that. I was hoping for more. That's kind of a disappointing ending to it, really, isn't it? But well, we'll see. One might be unearthed momentarily. We shall see. Anyway, we have built a star system around Lessim. So, should we send out a new colony ship? Should we indeed? So, what have we got here? What does a colony ship require? 200 food, 200 alloys, 200 consumer materials. We can afford it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click that, and we're going to take our colonists from our home world. Which reminds me, how close are we to having our new pop? Not very close at all. What about on Geronth? Oh, he's nearly ready. Yeah, again here, what you see is we've built that generator district to provide energy to our empire. And that requires 2 workers. But the only people we have on planet at the moment are the specialists, and they're not going to do that job if they can avoid it. So hopefully this pop here will fit straight into that and go to work generating energy of whatever sort it is for our empire. That'll be good. Okay, yeah, you've done that. I suppose while you're here, anything else we can exploit here? Yeah, let's take that. Let's build a mining station around Lessim 4. 4 minerals? Sounds good to me. Anything interesting in Zeta... Oh, hang on. What's this? Ooh. I don't remember seeing this popping up in the announcement from Veer or anyone else. So this is a solid core. I think we should investigate that. It won't take long at all. It's a very routine project, that. Yes, it's oh, it does go. It did come up there. Oh, okay. Oh, it did tell me. Sorry, I was looking at other stuff before it told me. Oh, there you go. Okay, one of our... Oh, that's you, isn't it? That's our science ship in our home world. Still nothing to dig. So I'm thinking then, should we send him out to research some other part of our galaxy? We might as well. Otherwise, you just sat there wasting time and money. So, you're going that way. So why don't we send you that away? Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll send you out to survey there. Sorry. Survey there. And then there. And then there, I think. Yeah, and we'll see how far you get, and if we need to bring you back,
survey complete.
We will do that. So Sashama has been fully surveyed. That's good. An interesting mix of resources there, but nothing terribly exciting. Do we need any more military power? I don't think so just yet. Oh, we've sighted an asteroid. Oh heck, and found some possibly hostile aliens. Wow. Our deep space tracking arrays on Geronth Prime, this is our new world, have made an alarming discovery. A large asteroid is heading towards the planet on a direct collision course. Should it impact the service, the consequences would be disastrous. Really? You do surprise me. The asteroid must be destroyed before it is too late. Okay, so, yeah, let's begin the asteroid sighted event chain. So, what do we do?
Situation log updated.
Situation log. Asteroid sighted. So, where is it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh no. Oh no. Right. That has, as you can see there, hull points of 6,000. That is a lot. I'm not sure if my fleet of corvettes can deal with that. But I'm going to send them anyway. So we attack the asteroid. There we go. Now hopefully they will do that. They will arrive in 151 days. I'm not sure how long the asteroid is going to be there for. Is that the hostile aliens? It is, that's the asteroid. Yes. Okay, that's quite some distance. So what I think I'll need to do is I will increase the size of my fleet. I'll build a few more corvettes, I think, to sort of tackle that incursion by the asteroid and see if we can deal with that. Otherwise, we might find we've lost our colony. So it's a good job I've got another colony ship in readiness or being prepared to either go back to Geronth or to start again in Lessim. Well, this is exciting news and a wonderful place to stop this, to end this particular episode, I think. And we will see what we discover, what happens in the next episode. So don't forget to join me for that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Stellaris. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A bit of a like, an old thumbs up would be lovely. But even better, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, hints and tips would be very much appreciated. Because as I said, I'm still relearning the game, as you could probably tell. So, or even any criticisms, anything you've got to say, please do let me know. Just drop it into the comments box below. That would be wonderful. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you can do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another Stellaris video or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Stellaris, until the next time, bye-bye for now.